Fallout Phonetics. To what the heck are we doing back in here? I thought this was all done. Yeah, it's not done. Gotta tidy up a few little things here and there, like missing stairs. And somebody had requested a leaking pipe. And we're gonna do that. Because leaky pipes are fun. Not in real life. Let's jump right into it. We're going to put in a new little set of stairs for that, just so we can see that it's finally done. I was in here checking some other stuff after somebody had made that request and realized that there were no stairs right here. Had like an empty little spot. And then, yeah, we're going to make a leaky pipe right there. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, magic. Sort of. I used to have access to leaky pipe stuff, but it disappeared. And I can't seem to find the mod that I used to use. I think it's been taken down because of probably the update and all that kind of stuff. So, gotta get kind of creative here. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do it, if I can remember everything. I thought about this days ago, and here we are. Alright, so we want a waterfall. We're going to go with maybe the large one here, just because of the sound. Sounds like a pretty massive leak, whereas this one sounds like a waterfall. So we're going to go with the large one. So what we're going to do is we're going to create it, and then we're going to shrinky dink it. We're going to find it. There it is. We're going to keep on shrinking it. Down to 10%, as small as we can make it. We're going to see if this one works. I think I tested this with a different size one before, because I don't remember it being this big. But we're going to do what we can with what we got. We're going to stick this guy, right about there. Nice. Okay. So now, yeah, got the leak. That looks good enough. Next, we got to go into, I believe it's CVC, and maybe decorations. I'm trying to remember where all this stuff is. Under effects, mist, more mist, bubbles. We got bubbles. We create the bubbles, and the bubbles are going to go here. As you can see, they're too big, so we got to shrinky dink this guy too. We're going to make that one, maybe 60%. Let's start with that. Let's have a look. We're just going to kind of place it there for the moment. Not bad, not bad. It's a little too big. Alright, so we'll... Now, the reason why I'm moving it up here is just to be careful, because sometimes when you shrink these things, they move, and I don't want it to get lost in anything else here. So we're just going to kind of put that there like that. Boom! Look at that. We got a leaky pipe. Now, if I really wanted to get crazy, I could make it going out and down that way, but I don't want to do all that. That's good enough. One thing I did do is I added a bunch of those bubbles down here to make our waterfall look much nicer. If I go ahead and turn off our highlights, we can actually see. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Now we actually have some water ripple effects. Sweet. And all I did was just place a whole bunch of them here. You can see splash bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Who's got the bubbles? All right. There you go. For the person who requested the leaky pipe, we got a leaky pipe. There we go. Now you can see it. Nice. Okay. Now, let's head on this way. Let's tear into that. And then work our way through here. And through here. Nice. There we go. Did I do anything in here? Was I doing anything here? I think we're done. Sure. Okay, so we had done a lot in the last video, and yes, look at this. I covered this up. We actually have some generators there, you can see. So now it kind of looks like there's some sort of, I don't know, device doing something for us. So there we go. All I did was just take two of these generators and cover it and put them, line them up back to back, etc., etc. There we go. That's how what you got to do. You got to get creative sometimes. Okay, and I had asked if this was too many lights, and everybody said, yes, dude, what the heck, man? You got like 1,000 freaking lights here. And we're going to get rid of just about all of these. We're going to change it up because one of the comments from Reese was maybe put some of the lanterns on the buildings and then just keep like the inner part there with some lights. And yeah, I think we could probably get rid of that guy too. And yeah, we'll get rid of this one. Get rid of that one. Already it's looking much better. Because before it just was too busy, I think. With too many of these post lights. So, other request as well. And I'm going to fulfill this one because this person has asked for it a couple of times already. And I don't want to get beat up. So, we're gonna take care of that as soon as I can find what I'm looking for. In here somewhere. Maybe. What do we have here? Ah, there we go. They wanted some creepy mannequins. And here we go. We're going to stick a creepy mannequin up here. Just kind of watches every... Oh, and falls over! Must be one of those dynamic ones. Alright, we can't have that. Let's make sure we're deleting that one. Alright, let's see. Static. There we go. That's the guy we want, right? Yeah. Alright. Let's put them right there. Maybe? Or do we want to move them back? We got to do something about the door here, too. Excusez-moi. My throat's a little froggy today. So, let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll get a door from Snappy. And where am I going? Too far. Doors. Get something that we can't really see through. Oh, that's a single door. Whoops. I didn't know that. There we go. And of course now we got to cover the windows up with some glass. And we're going to use that same foggy glass. Do the same for all of these here. Put that guy there. And put that one there. Put a door there when we get to it in a second. There. Put that there. And oof, just not big enough. So do a double whammy there and there. So I don't know. Should I put the mannequin there or not there? Oh, my surface snapping on. We'll put it back there. It's a little creepier now. It's like in the dark. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. There we go. You got your request for the creepy mannequin. Maybe throughout the game we'll hide some more. Let's see. Maybe we can stick one in here somewhere. Like right there in the doorway. Or right here. Oh, I never put steps for that one. I don't know if I can even fit any. Let's play with that for a quick microsecond. Steps. As I get stuck. I mean, it does kind of work. Let's do this free-handed. Do something like that. Actually, no, that looks a little better. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense now. Alright. So let's do the same. This guy. That one. No. Yeah, that looks so much better. Okay. Back to the mannequins. Let's do a cheeky poo this time. Let's see. Where are we gonna put you, though? Could do something like this. Yeah! I like that better. Alright. Nice. Me gusta. Alright. There you go. You got your creepy mannequins. No, don't beat me up. Alrighty. Now, let's get back into lights. Where are my lights? Lights. There we go. And we're going to use the same lights we used in the other section. Put some around some of the doors here. Or should I just do an above the door one? No, let's do one there. Oh, that one's already got lights. This one here. Only got space for one, but that's good enough. I like it. Okay. Ooh, we need a door here. Maybe. Put some different light here. We'll do something like that. I like that better. Okay, door. Let's do the same door that we did up there. Turn our snapping back on, of course. Go. Okay, now this is going to be our store. So we're going to need some fancy lights for this one. Let's see. And we'll do... Yeah, these look nice. One of these on each side. That fits the decorum. Maybe one more here. And we'll do another one here. Oh yeah, and I threw a Nuka-Cola machine over here. Forgot about that. Put that guy there. Yeah, that looks so much better. Nice and clean. Oh, we forgot about this guy. Let's see. Ooh, I kind of like the lighting on that one. How does that look? No, that doesn't really attach very well there. Don't want those. No, that's not gonna work. Not gonna work. No. Or should we try something? Oh, no, that's not gonna. Oh, sure. What if we put our grid armors? There we go. Let's do that. One there. There. Whatever. Good enough. Alright, now we got our store here, and we got our tunnel. So, let's see. We are going to make this into, yes, old ratty tunnel. So we're going to go into the vault, and we're going to use the damaged atrium, because that's the only one I have that has the dirty look to it. So, let's see. We're going to go with some floor pieces. Let's get some floor pieces in here. Really? So we're going to start off with a tunnel here. And then it's going to turn into kind of a wider room tunnel. We can get rid of that for now. And this is as far as our store is going to go from here over. So they're going to butt right into each other. So let's go this way. We'll go all the way over as far as we can. And then we'll start putting some floor in. Take this all the way as far as we can that away. And we're going to do some sort of room. I haven't figured out yet what it's going to be. We'll have to do a little cutoff there, I guess. And I don't think we're going to go all this way, or should we? Because then this is going to have to turn into a tunnel again. Because we just don't have the room. So maybe we'll put like another separate door. Oh, punk. Then we can maybe have just enough space here. Ooh, can I get rid of that? Yes, we can. Sweet. To get another... Ooh, that's so close. We'll put that in. Maybe we'll see if we can fit something in there. Because I don't really want any of the rock to be exposed. And I don't think I'm going to put a door going to this tunnel. Let's get rid of that. Save on some resources. Because where does this go? More mist? I thought I got rid of all of it. Yeah, because that's already closed off. This leads to, yeah, that chamber there. Alright. I don't think I'm going to utilize any of this. There's maybe one tunnel section that I'm probably going to use some of, but it's not going to be that one. Thinking maybe the one that leads towards the train area, because I do kind of have an idea. And I'm looking around for mist. I can see it, but I can't find the points to get rid of it. So, it's going to have to stay for now, apparently. Okay. Let's see. I don't think... No, we're not tall enough to go 2 stories. Sort of are, actually, in this section. Take that guy out. We need a corner piece. Oh, and of course the corner piece as well. There's that guy. We can utilize that guy. Oh no, we don't want that. Because I don't think I want multiple levels in here, so let's just start with this guy. Put that one there. And we'll have to make our own corner pieces. Let's put that one in. See, can we fit it? Ooh, we cannot. So close. So darn close, but we can here. Then yeah, we'll have to cut it off here. Do that. Maybe. I might just take all those out because don't. Right, don't do that. Let's see if we can fit it over here. Oh, we cannot. Shoot. I really wanted to make this like a big storage room. What about here? What about here? There we can do it. Okay, what about here? Make it a zigzaggy storage room. That one get cut off. Oof. That one's so close. Maybe we can make that work. Maybe we can make that work. Maybe I can shove something in there to kind of hide that that is there. Alright, let's get some regular wall pieces in here. Regular wall pieces? Did I miss them? I must have. Oh no, don't tell me there's no wall pieces. Oh, okay. Whoosh. There we go. Alright, so we just got that little corner. We can hide that. I can definitely hide that. Excellent. Let's throw a guy in there. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. Alright, so we'll go ahead and create our little dark tunnel here. Ooh, we're gonna have a half. I didn't think about that before. We'll have to do some overly lapping. Okay. Yeah, that could work. And we'll need to double stack these guys. So. And then I'm not too worried about these. Oh no. Or no. I have to use 4 pieces. I suppose. Oh, yeah, okay. No, I don't want to use that. Of course, that's not going to snap. Oh, there we go. Of course, they don't want to snap. Or crackle or pop. Oh, well, we're going to need that, so let's just do that. And let's see. Maybe we can trick it. No, we cannot. And I don't get why it won't snap, because those are technically... Okay, that was a weird glitch. I don't know why that jumped to my desktop. Strange. Anyway, those are technically roof pieces, so we're gonna have to... Yeah. Do a little finagling. Yeah, let's take these guys out. Let's put this guy in. Let's see if that'll snap to that. No, it won't. Okay, so we'll take that out, and we'll have to put in... I think that's the one I meant to do. It won't snap to that one either. No, because that's a floor piece, so we're gonna use... Where'd you go? That guy. There. Now it should work. What? Really? What the heck? These are terrible. Why won't you snap to your friend? The corner top with the top to it. Cheese and crackers. Okay. I mean, we can try... Guy. I wonder if it's because the other pieces are in the way. Alright, let's try moving a whole bunch of stuff out of the way. No, it really just doesn't want to snap to it. What the fudge, Bethesda? What are you doing? Why? Why? Ay. Like, everything else snaps to everything else. More or less. As we've seen with Bethesda. Okay. Maybe we can trick it. Let's try to get this guy here. Like that. Now, let's get a roof piece. Yeah! There you go. Ay. I should not have to struggle that much just to get these darn things to snap in place like that. That's just redonkulous. Okay. But now we got it. Okay. We have Rufuses. Yeah, I'll have to put a wall piece in there. Wall piece. And there we go. We're going to leave this very dimly lit, too. I'm going to find some lights, but we're going to put very little light in here. Whoops. Need a roof piece. Whoops. What am I doing? Too far. Okay. Oop. There we go. Excellent. And then I'll have to, take this down to one level. Yeah. Where's my wall pieces? There we go. Cut that off there. Perfecto. And I think, we'll come across here, like so. Then, we're going to put in some Rufus pieces here. We'll come back down this way. So let's continue on with the walls while we got them out. I'll have to try to figure out some sort of theme for this or something. As to why this exists. I mean, really, we're just going to shove like some old furniture and stuff in here. And then maybe we will put a door in here. Not going to be utilized, but, just to make it seem like it did something or something. I don't know. Okay. Vault door. We don't have an old cruddy door. There's that one. Ooh, that is one. Sweet. Got my face. Much better. Okay. Now, we're going to need to do a trick again. So give me that guy. Let's take out... whatever. That one. And that one. Put that one in. Doesn't matter which way it faces, it'll still lock. We'll make it work. That. Get rid of that. That there. Excellent. Okay. Might as well do this from above. As much as we can. Get it in here. Maybe I'll put some sign or something on there that says like no entry or no exit or restricted access or something. Sweet. Any spots? Am I hearing gunfire? I am. Oh, that's right. My dude's shooting at the mole rats. Alright, so now gotta figure this section out. So let's see. How bad does that look? Is that gonna look like a funky overhang? Yeah, that's not good. So we're gonna have to like free place that guy. Like that. Hey, that worked. Nice. Alright. Let's just stick a couple of walls in here that'll overlap and do the best we can. Really? Really? Really hoping they would just snap to each other. Let's get in here. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, come on. Oh! We're gonna have to free place these as well. Alright, let's turn off our snapping and let's get these in place. That's fine. It is what it is. I'll just do that. Yeah. It's over here. Okay, let's see. How does that look? Yeah, not bad. Turn on our lights so we can actually see this a little better. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, that works. Alright, cool. So we got that. And I still gotta figure out this corner. We'll get to that in a moment. Alright, now we need to find... Actually, no, probably a good idea to save. Let's do a save. New one. Show you what I'm working on too. Wrong button. Dummy. No, I just did that. Oh, yeah, duh. I am working on... Well, you can tell where I am now. But I started doing something there that failed, so I got rid of that. But yeah, I got something going on at a group manner, so we'll eventually see that when it's done. Alright, now we need some dim lights. Need back into... There we go. That's what I wanted. I want to check out the lighting in here. There's some... That's a little too bright. Does that even... Oh yeah, that does. Okay. Ooh, and it's nice and old looking too. Alright, so let's come in here. I'm only going to put in like one every once in a while because I want this to be like perfect. Let's turn off our light so we can actually see how this looks. Come on. Yeah, that is exactly the look I'm going for. Excelente. Alright. Now we got one there. No! Do that all over. Now let's see. We want these guys. Yeah. We're going to put one like here. Perfect. Nice and dim. Let's see how that looks if we just throw a few of these up here. Every other spot or something. Figure something out. I just don't want a lot of light in here. I want this to look dark and dingy and... Maybe. I might switch these to wall lights in here. In the meantime, let's throw like one guy here. Not there, of course. Over here. There we go. One there. One here. Stop going to that spot. There we go. Oh no, I'm out of range. I didn't realize I would have... I mean, that actually could work. But no, we're going to have to put something here because I do want some light in here. Okay, so we got that spot. We'll stick one here. Maybe one here. Oh. There. We'll have to stick some sort of generator or something out this way. Just something to give off a little bit of power. Let's see. Power generators. I need something quiet though. None of that, obviously. Let's see. Let's check home wrecker. Power. Generators. Oh, too noisy. Alright. Onward. Power. Small generators. Nope. Oh, we got... Yeah, we can just do something like this. We're never going to see it, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just stick that there. Produces 6. That's perfect. And then we just need to make a connector off of it. Or connectors. Just something that'll get the power going. So we'll stick that there. Perfect. Stick another one. Yeah. Connect that one. Ah, too far. Alright, let's just do that. Connect, connect, move. Okay, that should be good. Let's see. Excellent. Yeah, I think I'm going to change those to wall lights. Nothing like that, though. Maybe. Let's turn off our... There we go. We'll do something like that. Yeah. Then again, I do kind of like the look of the ceiling and the wall lights in this big room. So let's just put a few of these in place first. See how it goes. Yep. This corner. And maybe one there. One there. Yeah, they don't really give off a lot of light other than spotlights on the wall there. Could use something like this. That one, that was a little dingier. Let's see. Maybe. What else we got? Nice. Things that make you go, no. Kind of like that one. Yeah. Alright. This one we can actually use like a bunch of them, I think. One in each one, and it's not gonna really light up the room. And it doesn't look like really awkward as to like why are you missing a ton of lights, etc. So maybe we'll go for that. So it's lit without being lit. Oh yeah, I gotta hide that rock. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know. I don't think it's really hurting anybody. This guy. A little awkward. There we go. Alright. That guy there. Guy. And you know what? Oh, it does kind of look weird that I don't have all of this. But that's the beauty of these, is that, you know, it still looks nice and dark and dim in here, so it doesn't look like, you know, hey, what happened to all the lights? Why are there, like, spots missing? Yeah, kind of like that. It's a little spotlighty, but, you know, kind of gets the job done. Now, this little section here definitely needs something, so let's, I think, take that guy out. Maybe we'll just put a few more of these in. Just a couple on the sides. There. Yeah, I like that so much better. Excellent. Now, let's see how this looks from here. Come in, you got, you know, a couple lights, dark space light. Come on in here. Got this big open room here. Come down this way. Couple lights, and then you're in this section, and maybe I'll even block the door off. We'll stack like a bunch of stuff leaning up against it or something. Or put some metal panels across it or something. That'd be kind of neat. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Okay, let's do another survey. I've only done like one, I think, so far in this whole video. Gotta be careful. Make sure you save often, people. Okay, let's see. Dead trees, no. Fungus. No. Oh. The glowing fungus, do they actually glow? Oh, you don't really glow. What the heck? I mean, I could always add my own green light, just would have been nice if it glowed on its own. You know what, we're gonna put this guy, like, right here. Big old cluster of green fungi. And then, we're gonna add some light to that. Just a tiny little bit. There we go. Okay. Light source. Non-shadow omni. Small dim. That. Perfect. Love it. Alright. Now, back to CVC. Let's see what else we got in here. CVC is an awesome source for all kinds of crazy good stuff. Cemetery rocks? No, I don't want any of that. Building furniture. Nah. Containers. Actually, yeah, we'll stick a bunch of Vault-Tec containers in here at some point. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Does it light up? It gives off light, but it doesn't light up. That's terrible. Radios, solar panel. Ooh, like this guy. We're gonna take you and put you over here somewhere. We got, yeah, we're gonna be working on the reactors, I should say, next, after we're done with this whole area. And we still gotta build the store, etc., that we're gonna be doing in there. But I have some really cool ideas for the reactor, so... Reactor room, I should say. Look at this guy. Forgot that one existed. Ooh, we want to put one of these over here, maybe? In our park? Do we have room? Kind of cool. Why not? Right there. Okay. Onward. Alright, so let's see. This is fishing signs. Resources. Oh, that's the giant windmill. No, we don't need any of that crap. Alright, we're going to go into decorations and decals. So we're going to add some, dirt and debris in here to really make this look like it's been long abandoned and abused, etc. I think we want leaves because there isn't really any need for leaves in here. Let's do that. Perfect. Oh, yeah, some stuff on the walls too. It can get addicting to add this stuff, so I'm just going to say this now, like, use it sparingly if you want it to be realistic. Like, I've gone to use it before and, like, gone absolutely nuts with it, and then I'm like, oh, geez, I used, like, way too much. So, like, here, we're going to get this whole section, like, covered in some stuff, because that way we have, like, you know, the whole point of the fungus being here. Perfect. Of course, make sure as you're using these decals to rotate them. We problem them when you close to the walls there. Perfect. Alright, what else we got in here? No, we don't want any of that. Really? Where's all my... Oh, that must be elsewhere. Shoot. Boxes. Let's see, what do we got? No, I'm not really feeling it. Vault boxes, there we go. Okay. We're just gonna, like, store a bunch of these up in here. Oh, great one. Stick that one there like that. A wide guy. Yeah, that works. Okay. Let's see, paper. Individual paper is no fun. Do we want to add mist? We took all the mist out. Nah, I don't think we want to. We could throw some cockroaches in here. That'd be kind of fun. Surface snapping again. I want these guys to be like running under the... Perfect. Stick the wall one on here as well. Nice. Yeah, there's a room that obviously we don't care too much about. Whoa. Like right on my face for a second there. Yeah, they like the fungus. Perfect. Okay. Miscellaneous. Oh, we're gonna throw a random hip boy in here. This one's gonna be lit up too. Ah! Stuck on the walls. Right there. Nice. Oh, did I just step on one? Can you actually do that? I don't think I've ever tried that before. Right back there. Hit boys, why not? Ladder. Surface snapping back on. Stick this guy like that, leaning up against the wall. I don't know where that one. Oh, there it is. Oh, darn our surface snapping down because that's broken. Throw that in there. Perfecto. Little TV monitor. I don't think we need that. Okay, dokie. Cars, no, that's not gonna fit. It could make it look like the doors like malfunction. Nah, I don't want to do that. That's too much work. Alright. Furniture, building, grounds. Ah, I think this is where I was thinking. All this stuff, yeah. Wooden debris. Thought there was other stuff, but I guess it really is just some of this, so let's get this in here just right. Rotate it. Why is it there? I don't know. Why not? Why the heck not? You know what? I got some ideas. We need... Go back in here, display... Nope. Gotta be under... I think USO. Decorations. Maybe not. Crafting, actually... No, I don't want that. There we go. I'm gonna put a power armor station in here. Just like that. Or do I want that in the corner? Maybe not. Maybe like right here. And I'll put some shelves up in here. Some stuff like that. What else do we need? Cages, no. Yeah, there's other stuff in here that I want to use. I just gotta find it. Once I figure out what I'm looking for. I think... Let's see. This is why I don't like doing decorating, like, live, because I can never really think of what it is I want or how to find some of these things sometimes, so stick this guy in the corner there. Because I know I have the assets that I'm looking for, I just don't ever remember where the heck I last saw them. This guy in the corner. That. And yeah, we already used some ladders. Coolant pump, why not? And let's see. I do like that table. This there. No, we don't want any of that stuff. We want some shelving. We want metal shelves. Put this guy over here. A couple of these bad boys. Right under the light. There we go. Yeah, we want like an old decrepit one too. Why? Because it looks old and decrepit, just like the rest of this section here. Actually, yeah, let's put in a couple of these guys too. Right there. That looks good. My friend right there. Excellent. You know what? Do double that. Perfect. Let's see. I did like the look of that, but it's so red. I don't think that one belongs. I'm gonna take that guy out. We're gonna use this guy. What's the difference between those two? Added by, then just the red locker. Okay, whatever. That works for me. Metal forever. We're gonna have people in here, so I'm not gonna worry about that kind of stuff. Let's see. Manufacturing stuff. Nah, I don't think we really need any of that. Let's see. I don't think any of these machines will fit here either. And they're all way too big. Except for that guy. Well, no, yeah, they're all too big. That one will fit. Could always throw this in the corner over here. Get just right. Right there. What does it do? I don't know. But it's there. Service snapping back on. I'll plug this guy right in front of it. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so in the next video I'll come back in and I'll do a little more decorate. I'll put like an actual power armor frame in there. We'll throw a couple of spare pieces to make it look like we were actually, or somebody was working on a frame or something at some point in here. Straighten this guy out a little bit. It's a little crooked. Just made it even more crooked. Yeah, right about there. That works. Yeah, then we'll put maybe a few more things, and then like I said, I was thinking maybe I'll try to make it look like they boarded up this section or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll put a skeleton here. Actually, you know what? A couple of seconds. Let's do that. We're going to put a skeleton there. We're going themes. No. No. They're under skeletons somewhere. There we go. Yeah. You want an old, like, Vault Tech dead dude. Perfect. Want anybody else? No. You know what? We're gonna take... No, not that. That. Actually, you know what's so funny is I'm doing this, and I just realized that I forgot to show you guys I have a brand new mod that already has that. This one here. Ignore the name. That is not the actual name of it. Decorations, graves. Right there. Yeah. We're gonna put this back up over here somewhere. And we're just gonna use this guy. Just like that. Perfect. This is TTP's settlement objects. There's some pretty cool stuff in here. I actually have like a full-size basketball court. And one of the reasons why I downloaded is for some of these floor pieces because of these guys, the metal ones, metal floors. Like, that's really cool. Like, I can use that in so many places. And I like that one as well. And there's some few other good things in here, so check that one out. TTP Settlement Objects. Got all kinds of good stuff in here. So, got some trash piles too. Oh, and the teddy bears. This person apparently really loves teddy bears. Like, there's even a giant one here of teddy bear that's like eating raiders and stuff. All kinds of crazy things. Stacked boxes. No. Since we're in here, we're going to take a quick look. See if there's anything I want to use. There's comic books, magazines, etc. All kinds of cool paintings. Scenes around the wasteland. Safe of money. Yeah. Headless super mutant. Furniture, chairs, toilets! Oh, I love that. That is so cool. We're going to use that in the future. Let's see what else we got. Tables. Yeah, more teddy bears and stuff. Shelves. Those are all way too nice looking for this room. Is it crafting? Defense. Got some guard posts. Not much. Yeah, there's a couple little good things in here. Like, some of these stores are really cool looking, etc. So it's definitely worth checking out. There's not a ton in this mod, but enough that you can play around with and get some really cool things. Like, that's really cool. I might throw this into the park right now. Let me get out of here. We'll bury it a little bit so that we don't see that object, though. So let's turn off our surface snapping. If we see a little bit of the dirt, that's fine. Even like that little rim's pretty much fine too. Yeah, that's kind of cool. What else we got in here? Anything else as nice as that? We got some flower bins. Let's turn our surface snapping back on. And we can do something like this. There we go. We're getting fancy. Put that one there. Put some matching ones there. Nice. Pretty nice. Oh, look at that little dude. Look at that little dude. Oh, a teddy bear tree? Really? I told you the creator is obsessed with these teddy bears. I don't think we're going to keep that here. We're going to move this back over to the park or something. Let's see, where can we stick this guy? We could just put him over here. We can swap out one of these trees. No! Let's get rid of this one. Let's put this guy in place. We'll hide all the dirt on that one so it fits in a little better. Oh wow, that thing is tiny. But that's okay. I like it. We don't want everything to be the same. Variety is the spice of life. Okie and or dokie. We've got some stuff going on in here. Cool. Alright folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, don't get irradiated.